It's not every day that you get the chance to fly with a new airline, especially one that's consistently regarded as one of the best in the world. So, when I had the opportunity to fly with All Nippon Airways on a domestic flight across Japan, I simply couldn't pass it up. Join me as we find out whether ANA really lives up to its stellar reputation. Hello and welcome to IH Aviation and Travel. I am Ishan and I share reviews of flights and hotels along with city guides so you know exactly what to expect on your next trip. Today, we will be flying on All Nippon Airways, one of Japan's two major full-service airlines, from Osaka-Itami Airport, which is the city center airport in Osaka, to Sapporo's new Chitose Airport, the main gateway to Hokkaido in northern Japan. Both All Nippon Airways and its regional partner Ibex Airlines operate from the South Terminal here at Osaka-Itami Airport. The airline offers both self-service check-in counters and traditional check-in counters. One thing I noticed was how thoughtfully designed even the weighing scales are. They are almost at the floor height, so you don't have to lift your heavy bags onto a raised platform. It's a small detail, but one that reflects the attention to practicality and user experience that Japan is known for. While we take a look around the airport and make our way to the gate, let me share a brief history of All Nippon Airways. All Nippon Airways, widely known as ANA, was founded on 27 December 1952 as Japan Helicopter and Aeroplane Transports Company. Interestingly, the airline's IATA code NH originates from its original name, Nippon Helicopter. The airline launched helicopter services in February 1953 before expanding into cargo operations, with its first cargo flight operating between Osaka and Tokyo using a de Havilland Dove aircraft. Passenger services on the same route began on 1st February 1954. As the airline expanded across Japan, it was renamed All Nippon Airways Company in December 1957. Just a few months later, in March 1958, it merged with Far East Airlines, creating Japan's largest private airline at the time. ANA continued to grow through the 1960s, merging with Fujita Airlines in 1963 and introducing its first jet aircraft, the Boeing 727 Trijet, in 1965. For many years, the government-owned Japan Airlines had a monopoly on scheduled international flights. During this period, ANA was allowed to operate some international charter flights, the first of which was from Tokyo to Hong Kong in 1971. That changed in 1986 when Japan Airlines' monopoly on international flights came to an end. ANA immediately launched scheduled international services to Guam on 3rd March, followed by Los Angeles and Washington DC later that year. This was followed by the addition of Beijing, Dalian, Hong Kong and Sydney in 1987, Seoul in 1988, London and Saipan in 1989, Paris in 1990, and New York and Singapore in 1991. A major milestone came in 1999 when ANA joined the Star Alliance. Today, as of June 2026, ANA operates a fleet of 244 aircraft with 106 more on order, serving around 95 destinations worldwide. Here is our aircraft for today's flight. A Boeing 787-9 registered Juliet Alpha 936 Alpha, delivered brand new to All Nippon Airways in October 2021. The aircraft is configured for domestic operations, featuring 28 premium class seats in a 2x2x2 configuration and 347 economy class seats arranged in a 3x3x3 layout. Can we just take a moment to appreciate how efficiently ANA handles the boarding process? Our scheduled departure time was 1:55 p.m. Boarding began at 1:30 p.m. and by 1:54, the aircraft had already pushed back from the gate. That's just 24 minutes to board a Boeing 787 and be ready for departure. It's genuinely impressive. Another interesting thing is how ANA carries out the boarding process. Rather than calling passengers by row numbers, boarding is done according to seat position. Window seat passengers board first, followed by those in middle seats, and finally those in aisle seats. It keeps passengers from constantly getting up to let others into the row, making the entire boarding process noticeably smoother and more efficient. It's such a simple idea, and I am genuinely surprised why more airlines haven't adopted it. A will be my home for the next hour and a half. Let's take a closer look at the seat. In the front, there is a crisp 13.3-inch 4K in-flight entertainment screen along with a standard tray table. The legroom is excellent for a domestic flight, with ANA marketing a seat pitch of 31 inches. Unfortunately, individual air vents are not available, but every seat comes equipped with a USB-A port and universal power outlets. In-flight Wi-Fi by Panasonic is also available.
If you require assistance or have any questions, please contact the cabin attendant.
Dear passengers, we are ready for takeoff. Please fasten your seatbelt and turn off. Thank you.
have liked this video so far, I would be grateful if you like, comment and subscribe to my channel. For those of you who want a perfectly crafted itinerary, designed and personalized specifically for your next holiday, I can actually build it for you. Alongside this channel, I run a custom travel advisory company called Ishara Journeys. We take the guesswork out of every trip, tailoring every single detail to your specific preferences, and I can manage the bookings as well. To know more and get started on your trip planning, scan the QR code or visit www.isharajourneys.com. The Inflight entertainment system offers a good selection of movies, TV shows, and music, along with a dedicated section for children. The Inflight map by Panasonic is really great, with multiple viewing modes such as cockpit view, right and left window views, and many more. On domestic flights, ANA offers complimentary beverages. The options on this flight included mineral water, cola, apple juice, hot coffee, beef consomme, and both hot and cold Japanese green tea. Service throughout the flight was fantastic. Although my interactions with the crew were limited, they were consistently warm, courteous, and welcoming. This was a fantastic flight. It departed and arrived on time. The aircraft was spotlessly clean. The in-flight entertainment system was excellent. The beverage service was perfectly adequate for a domestic flight, and the crew were outstanding. It was my first time flying with ANA, and after this experience, I can certainly understand why the airline enjoys such a strong reputation. I am already looking forward to trying one of their international flights to see whether they deliver the same level of excellence on a longer journey. I hope you enjoyed this flight review today. If you did, please make sure to like the video and subscribe to my channel for a new flight or hotel review every alternate Saturday. I will see you next time for a hotel review.